Hi everyone! In this video, I want to simplify something that sounds complicated to a lot of people, and that is real estate appraisal. Now, whether you are buying, selling, leasing, or even using your property to secure a loan, this is something you really need to understand because it can save you money, prevent mistakes, and help you make better decisions. What exactly is a real estate appraisal? In simple terms, a real estate appraisal is a professional and detailed assessment carried out by a certified appraiser and estate surveyor. But here's the thing, an appraisal is not just an opinion. It is official, structured, and legally recognized. It is based on real data and proper analysis, not just what someone thinks or what the market feels like. Now, why is this so important? Let's start from the buyer's point of view. When you are buying a property, you want to be sure that you are paying a fair price, not just based on what the seller says or what you see. An appraisal goes deeper. It looks at the physical condition of the property, whether it's well maintained, if there are any structural issues or repairs that may be needed. It compares the property to similar ones that have been sold in that area. It also considers location, access roads, surrounding development, even what the area might look like in the future. It doesn't stop there. It also checks if the property is suitable for what you want to use it for. So instead of guessing, you are making a decision based on facts and professional analysis, and that protects you from overpaying. Now, from the seller's side, appraisal is also as important because pricing a property can be tricky. If you go too high, buyers lose interest. If you go too low, you leave money on the table. An appraisal gives you a clear market supported value, so you can price your property confidently and attract serious buyers who trust what they are seeing. It also plays a major role for investors. If you are investing in a property, you are not just thinking about today, you are thinking about the future. An appraisal helps you identify if a property is truly worth investing in, if there are hidden risks, and what kind of returns you can expect, whether through rent, resale, or redevelopment. So instead of taking chances, you are making strategic decisions backed by real insights. Now, let's talk about how a real estate appraisal is actually done. A professional appraiser will usually visit the property physically to inspect it. They will look at the structure, the finishing, the overall condition, and any repairs that might be needed. They measure the property, review the layout, and assess the features it offers. They also research similar properties that have been sold in that area, study market trends, and consider zoning laws, infrastructure, and future development plans. Environmental factors are also taken into account. Things like flooding, risks, erosion, and accessibility issues. All of this is then analyzed and put together into a detailed report that clearly states the property value and in some cases even its potential value. Now, this is where I need to clear a very common confusion. A lot of people think that a valuation report and a real estate appraisal are the same thing, but they are not. A valuation report mainly gives you a snapshot of the property current market value. It's useful, but it is more straightforward and less detailed. Real estate appraisal, on the other hand, goes much deeper. It doesn't just stop at what is this property worth today. It looks at the property legal status, compliance with regulation, potential risks, future value, and the overall investment viability. So while a valuation report gives you a quick answer, an appraisal gives you a full picture. That's why banks, investors, and legal institutions require a proper appraisal because it provides deeper level of analysis and confidence. Let me give you a simple example to make this make sense. Imagine you want to buy a 2-bedroom apartment. The seller is asking for 120 million naira. Without an appraisal, you might just go ahead and pay the amount. But when a professional appraiser inspects the property, compares similar sales, and analyzes the market, they might come back and tell you that the actual value is 105 million naira. Immediately, you now have solid ground to negotiate, and you could save yourself 50 million naira from that insight alone, and that's a big difference. Another important thing to know is that an appraiser is not just for buying and selling only. If you are a landlord, it can help you determine the right rental value. If you are leasing a commercial space, it will ensure that the pricing makes sense. And if you are investing in land or development projects, it helps you understand long-term potential and risks. This is why appraisal is important, especially for developers and investors who are planning long terms. Because at that level, it's no longer just about how much is this property worth. It's all about, is this property safe, secure, and a smart investment that will hold or increase its value. So before I round up, let me leave you with some few quick tips. Always work with a certified and registered appraiser. Make sure that the report is detailed and transparent. Confirm that it considers future growth, infrastructure, and zoning plans. Most importantly, use it as a tool for negotiation, loan application, or investment decision. At the end of the day, a real estate appraiser is not just a report, it is a protection. It helps you avoid hidden risks, ensures you are paying or receiving the right value, and give you the confidence to make smart decisions. So whether you are buying, selling, leasing, don't skip this step. And if you want a step-by-step guide on how to get a proper appraisal and use it to your own advantage, you can reach out to us. We will guide you through it. Because at the end of the day, knowing the true value of a property is the first step to making the right real estate decision.